Hey everybody, it's Melanie coming to you from the Outer Banks, North Carolina. There's my little squirrel friends. Aren't they fun? The Mohawk is back. Got it revamped the other day. That was an interesting story. I went to a Trump-loving non-politically correct gentleman. And I didn't die. Like, I normally do not tolerate those energies, and I was able to even like suck it up and allow him to cut my hair, and I'm proud of myself for that growth. So that's like showing me I'm not holding judgments towards others. I'm just allowing the journey for everybody, and that's what we all do need to do. So something that has been coming up recently with a couple of my mandala students and now with the people that I'm meeting in the community is that there's a lot of darkness around you guys, and it's around me, but I notice it and I accept it for what it is because I've lived it. I think I am here to give hope to the mothers and the parents, and so the mothers and the fathers. If your child is struggling with drug addiction, if your family member is struggling with drug addiction, if your loved one, doesn't matter who it is, whoever it is, if they are struggling with drug addiction, yes, they can make it out alive. Yes, they are capable of overcoming that pain. They are capable of overcoming that addiction, and they are capable of living a life full of love and happiness, successes, power, self-confidence, and self-love and care, because you don't love yourself if you're using drugs. You don't love yourself in your whole being if you are numbing the pain that's there. And I numbed the pain for a long time. And to all those parents out there, if it wasn't for drugs, I don't know if I'd be here, because it hurt too much to live without it at the time. But it is a conscious choice. It is a decision. It is the ability to stand up and say, I don't want to live like this anymore. I want to make a choice for myself. I want to do something different with my life that involves light and happiness and love. And you can't do something different with your life like that if you're using drugs, because it will hold you back into those negative vibrations. So if you're the parent suffering with the child that's going through drug addiction and going through that darkness, and you did everything that you could possibly do to raise them the right way and be there for them and love them no matter what, recognize that you did everything you could to the best of your ability, even if you abused your children. I am a former abuser of children. Me, this lady right here. Because that's what I grew up with. That's what I knew. That's the pattern and behavior that I had programmed into me. So it would only make sense that I do that to my own kids. But I made the conscious choice and decision to do it different. I started to make this conscious choice and decision, and it has been years going to unprogram myself from what I grew up with, because it took years to make me this way. So here we are, 3 years in. I still work to not yell at my kids. I still work through all that. I get it. But like anything, and with the drug addiction, it's their conscious choice to do it. It's their conscious choice to hold on to that darkness. It's their conscious choice to numb that pain. But it will be their conscious choice and decision to get out of that. And so for you guys, the ones that are struggling, the ones that are going through all of the pain because your loved ones are hurting, and your loved ones are addicted, and your loved ones are numbing their pain, for those that are watching from the sidelines, what I can tell you is to love them anyways. Stop judging them, because nobody wants to live that way. Nobody wants to live in that pain. Stop judging them. Send them love and unconditional kindness no matter what they do. Again, they don't want to live like that. It's fucking miserable. It's a horrible way to live. I've been there. Give them the unconditional love and kindness. Remind them this is your soul's journey. You're making these choices, and that's for you. You need to go do that. I need to protect myself and my energy and step back. Allow them that process. No longer enable. Just watch and observe and let go. Most importantly, for those that are watching their loved ones go through this darkness, you guys need to pour into yourselves. You guys need to pour into your heart and soul with self-care and self-love. Because you can't pour into anybody else's cup if your cup's not full. And if you are fretting and you are worried and you are anxious and you are depressed because of what they're doing, number one, you're allowing it in your life. And number two, you have the conscious choice to change it and do something different. Pour into yourself. Get on your yoga mat. That's my shirt over there. Get on your yoga mat. Get your cup of tea. Get your gratitude journal out and start doing something for yourself. Because one day, that child, that loved one, that person that loves you more than anything and they don't know how to tell you, they'll come back around. They'll come back around and they'll need your help. And because you chose to care for you and do you, you'll be ready to help them. You won't be tired anymore. Your soul will be restored and you'll be there for them. If they choose to pass on, to not stay here anymore, recognize that that's their journey. That's their choice. You always are connected here to the upper realms. You are always connected to the souls that leave this body, that leave this space and time. This is just a meat suit. This is just an avatar. The soul lives on. Energy never dies, and there is energy inside of us. So this being, this essence lives on. It comes back. It comes back as other things. Time it doesn't exist. It's a man-made invention. We're the only species to think up time. So if your person, your loved one, chooses to cross the rainbow bridge and go home, allow them that too. Allow them that choice, because they can't do it anymore. And if they succeed, they weren't meant to. I tried so many times to kill myself. I've got a scar down my arm. It's hard to see when it's right there. I don't know if you can see it, but I have a scar down my arm, butcher knife in the bathroom, and Chris he was always the one to bring me back. He was the one to pick me up off the floor. He was the one giving me unconditional love, and he didn't tell me verbally that I will never leave you. He did, but it was his actions of just standing by and helping. And there was codependency and there was enabling and all that other crap that comes along with drug addiction, and that's why we separated. But be that person, be that Chris. Be there through it all. No matter what, just I'm going to love you unconditionally no matter what you do to me. And that love will change people, I promise. So I hope this video brightens your day a little bit if you're struggling through this darkness. I hope that I give you hope. That's what I guess that's the message I'm trying to send. That's what I wrote in my journal this morning. I'm a message of hope that you can make it to the other side. People are capable of making it to the other side and waking up and starting their day early in the morning and not partying and being excited to be awake and do the yoga and do health care and take care of my kids and actually love it. Because I haven't before. Like, that was a big struggle. Anyways, I hope you all have a fantabulous, magical, unicorn day, and find the gratitude in the small things, and it will change your life. It will instantly change your life. Find the gratitude in the small things. I am grateful today that the breeze is blowing because I don't hear the man-made traffic as much. I'm grateful that I have wind chimes to listen to on my porch. I am grateful for the birds and the squirrels, and I am grateful for kind people. You guys got this. We all got this. I'm wishing you so much peace and so much love and so much namaste. Hasta luego, mis amigos.